It's a tough uphill climb, but these bikers are even tougher. You're watching the American Motorcycle Pro Hill Climb Championship Series. And the steep slopes of Haydenville, Ohio are lined with racing fans. These specially built bikes can tear up a hill at 70 miles an hour. Freelance cameraman Glen Mazzone is in perfect position to catch the fast and filthy action. Glen is used to having dirt flung in his face, and this cameraman barely flinches. He always gets his shot. Another camera catches the race from behind the riders. These motorcyclists are the best in the business, but when a 300-horsepower bike barrels uphill, even the most experienced rider can lose control. Standing halfway up the hill, Glen trains his camera on number 17, revving his engine for his shot up the hill. But something's seriously wrong, and the racer is heading straight for the cameraman.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Do not touch him.
Glen is down and badly hurt, but his camera is still rolling as help arrives. Looking through the lens of the other camera, you can see just how hard Glen is hit. The rear wheel of the cycle runs right over his head. It's bad enough to have a 400-pound motorcycle like this one land on top of you, but these bikes are specially designed for climbing hills, and the tires are wrapped in chains that can rip you to shreds. That's just what happens when the rear tire of the motorcycle lands on Glen's head. Luckily, paramedics are on scene and are able to control the bleeding. They rush Glen to a nearby hospital.
The motorcycle was coming probably between 65 and 70 miles an hour, and from the time he went out of bounds until the time he was on my head was about half a second. I was basically thinking, get the hell out of the way.
Even though it takes over 300 stitches to sew Glen up, this gritty cameraman refuses to call it quits.
You know, sometimes people ask, "Ooh, weren't you mad, or didn't you get mad at that guy?" Of course not. He didn't mean to hit me. I was probably too close to the track, as the video would show, and you're going to operate in that realm. Things are going to go wrong. That's all part of the game.
Do not touch him.